Toyota Center. The basketball court is off limits tonight for the media, but tomorrow it'll be rocking with Midwest Big Ten fans as Illinois battles Iowa in the Elite Eight. And that's the big thing. This is not a Big Ten conference game. This is not a Big Ten tournament game. This is an Elite Eight game. That's where I started my interview with Coach Brad Underwood today, the eve before the regional final versus the Hawkeyes. Does it feel like a Big Ten game or a rivalry, or does it feel completely different?
No, it feels like an Elite Eight game. You're going to play somebody really good who's playing extremely well to go to the Final Four. And, you put aside the fact that you've seen them in the league and you know the difference.
They've come a long way since January, so have you?
Absolutely. They're doing different things. We're doing different things. That game seems like an eternity ago, and it's what it is. There's some familiarity, obviously, with the players and the personnel, but you've got to make those adjustments in a one-day period.
After an emotional win, what's your message about flipping the switch? How do you go about doing that?
Yeah, if you don't, you go home. Really simple. You don't have to overcomplicate things. If you can't get up to go to the Final Four and get yourself ready, then probably playing the wrong sport.
The tip-off before 8 o'clock, is any kind of different preparation going into that, having a 5 o'clock start now?
No, we'll be fine. We've tipped off at every hour of the day, it seems like, in Big Ten play and every night of the week. And so it's 5:09 or 5:10, so we'll be ready.
How are they different since you last played them, and what's led to their success here in tournament?
Yeah, subtle things. Bennett's not quite on the ball as much. They're doing some other things there with him. He's always going to have it at pretty much the end of possessions, but I think their freshmen have grown up. They're not playing like freshmen anymore. I think they're a team that's still gritty and tough on the defensive side.
Illinois is a team playing with a lot of confidence. Now, this game matches up two potential first-round draft picks, Keaton Wagler of Illinois, Bennett Sturts of Iowa. Wagler was actually recruited by Sturts to play at Drake, so they kind of know each other. They certainly respect each other's game.
Defensively, we gotta stay focused, and then offensively, we can't have spurts or droughts. So just getting back focused, making sure that every possession, we're doing what we need to do.
You said you know Bennett a little bit from recruiting. You know Bennett Sturts a little bit, and describe his game and the challenge of playing him.
Yeah, I know Bennett a little bit. We grew up in the same area. He's a couple years older than me. When I went on my visit to Drake, he's really cool guy. But he's a really talented player. Makes the right play. He can shoot the ball well. Makes the easy passes. He's played every single minute of the game in the tournament, which is crazy.
Obviously, they destroyed us. It felt like in the first game, and we've already watched film on that game last game, but they're a completely different team, and they're a lot better. So we got to be ready to go.
You have a relationship a little bit with Keaton Wagler through recruiting, or maybe even hometown, and what do you admire about his game?
Yeah, not really. He went on a visit to Drake, and we interacted a little bit there, but nothing but respect for him. He's handled everything the right way, and obviously he'll be a lottery pick in the draft this year, so he deserves every bit of it. And he's a great player, so like watching his game and kept up with him this season.
Illinois has talked all season about being a Final Four caliber team. Well, they can prove it tomorrow. They are 40 minutes away, and they are playing with great confidence.
That's what we preach in here is, the 1-2 to keep going, to not worry about the score and just finish each possession out, all the little things, and that's what ends up winning us the game. That's what we did today.
I've been surprised all year. You kind of talked about Final Four and national championship, and you're not surprised to be here.
Yeah, no, not at all. Our coaches have preached to us the whole year that we're that good. You know what I mean? And we all as a team have the confidence that we're that good. Through the ups and the downs, we know we're one of the better teams in the country, and that's what we came here to do.
You played 21 straight Big Ten teams, and now you play a Big Ten team.
Yeah, I said this earlier, but I think it's praise to the Big Ten and the competition we played all year. I think all the Big Ten teams are, well-versed throughout the whole season, playing the best of the best talent. and it shows here in March. You know what I mean? All the Big Ten teams are winning, and it's just praise to our conference and our schedule.
Keys to the game? Well, like every game, the key seems to be rebounding. Illinois, the tallest team in the country. Iowa, the smallest team in the Big Ten. The Illini dominated the glass in their first matchup. Iowa knows they have to be better rebounding in this game. They have to make shots. For Illinois, it's about using their size to their advantage. The Illini are a favorite for a reason. Illinois plays their A game. They're going to be awfully tough for Iowa to beat, but Iowa certainly believes. One of the Hawkeyes who believes is Cooper Koch, a young man from Metamora who was recruited heavily by both Illinois and Iowa before choosing his dad's alma mater, the Iowa Hawkeyes.
I think I went on a couple visits there, got to see a couple games, but it was cool to build a relationship with the coaching staff and now get to play against them in the Elite Eight.
But obviously, home is a lot of Illinois fans. I'm sure you have a lot of friends who are Illinois fans. Is it all different, or it's just kind of weird in that regard?
It's a little odd, but yeah, I do have a lot of friends that are Illinois fans that go to Illinois, actually, so being able to play against them, too, it's going to be kind of fun.
You keep saying it's just next game, though, and next game's Illinois. It doesn't feel like a Big Ten game, right? It feels like a tournament game?
Yeah, it definitely does. It doesn't feel like a Big Ten game. You can tell there's a different atmosphere to this one, but kind of try to drown out that noise and treat it like a normal game.
What do you remember about the game in January? Does any of that carry over?
I know we didn't execute very well defensively, the scout, so part of that was me, part of that was just everybody else, but I know I got to be better for us to win this game.
What are the keys to winning for the team?
If a dude drives left and that's his way he likes to drive, just don't let him drive left. I know that happened multiple times, so also just containing the ball in the second half, not getting down 18 points, something like that in the first half, so stuff like that.
But there's a lot of confidence in this locker room?
Oh yeah, there's a lot of confidence. I know there's a ton from the coaching staff too, and it just feeds into us, so having that confidence going into the game is definitely going to help.